What do we have here? What do we have here? Look at that movie. My goodness gracious. The first copy of Superman to hit the VCO in 1979. Would you please turn that TV set down? I can't stand to hear myself. All right. Mud's back on camera.
Tell me when I can go to Ray.
Go to me now. Oh, you'll see it, Gary. Up to the side. Should we block out the audio? Hey, a real live cameraman. All right, how are we looking there, Mr. Cameraman? I hate to hear that. How you doing? This is the first annual VCO Plus Michigan Convention in Fremont, Ohio, February 5th, 1979. And we're doing this in living color. We've been at this for 10 hours now, from 12 noon till whenever, with the entire Video Collectors of Ohio, +2, +3 from Michigan. And we've been dubbing like crazy since noon today. Going nuts. We have about 17 machines here right now, an all-time record. We have the Grand Ballroom of the Ramada Inn in Fremont, Ohio at our disposal, provided to us by one Chuck Mosier. Chuck, take a bow, please. Mr. Mosier, Chuck, this guy right here is Chuck Mosier, who owns this Ramada Inn in Fremont, Ohio. Very big guy, 6'5", of generosity. Chuck, say something to the fans for posterity.
Hi, fans. Welcome to Fremont. Hey, wait a minute. Don't leave me.
You're in the spotlight.
Don't leave me with the mic. I got Art over here. You can talk to him.
Okay. All right. Now you know how tall I am, folks. Flanked by the two most colorful people in the entire world.
A rose in between two thorns.
Yeah. Anyway.
Where are the thorns?
Yeah. Right. Anyway, bring the light in a little closer there. Uncle Steve is on lights.
Uncle Steve is
and
the audio limiter off on that thing. It's killing our turn it off. Just
no, don't turn the no. Leave the limiter on.
I don't want it on.
I think we're going to overmodulate, aren't we? How's our needle? All right. I like to have it on. Anyway, we've got a very nice color camera here that was loaned to us by my friend at Cable TV in Ypsilanti, Jeff, and he was generous enough to have let us have the equipment so that we could do all this in color. We're going to pan around the room, aren't we, here in a little while? What is this room called?
This is the Friar's Loft.
The Friar's Loft?
Yes, that's right.
You have a lot of banquets and things like that up here, a lot of big social affairs that occur in Fremont, right?
No.
The man is disgustingly honest and a super guy. A lot of very nice people here. We're gonna kind of tilt around the room here. Tilt around the room. There's pan around the room. Tilt, tilt up and down as we gaze at some of the things. All right, let's.
17 machines, an all-time record.
Yes.
We have all three formats represented here today: Betamax, X1 and X2, VHS, and 3/4 U-Matic. As our cameraman pans around the room, starting off with a brand new Zenith X2 only. That's one. A Zenith dual speed. That's two. We'll come around to the back of it. How about that? Way over here in this corner, we have two Sony 8200s. If you can see through Walt Maskey over there. Thank you, Walt.
I'm the worst cameraman in the world.
Stick to radio, Mud.
Give camera credit now. Mud is on camera.
Well, that's a radio man. Can you get in the corner there, Win? We have a U-Matic, a Toshiba Betamax, and a VHS. Well, in the corner there. That's 5, 6, 7 you've seen so far.
Wait a minute, I'm going to put you in shadows. There, okay, talk. Talk, Steve, you're in shadows.
This is a video file. Keep panning around. So far we have counted 2, 4, 6, 7 machines. Chick Watkins. Thank you. Guys, over the other way. We've had 7 machines so far. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 right here. Oh, yeah. Getting our first copy of Superman. I didn't say it. I muffled it. Right there we have so far 14 machines. Pan down around the floor. Tilt down, pardon me. Gary's going nuts over our first copy of Superman. Okay, that makes 14 machines so far.
Get back in the light, Ray.
All right. Our light man is really being taxed tonight. So far we've had 14. We have 2 more over in that corner that way. That way. Along with Chet Watkins and Walter Maskey. There we go. 3 more machines over there. You're right. That makes 17. And if our light man can move, we'll squeeze right behind him. and show the 320 that we're using to record this on right over here. There we go. That's Art and his 320, a very nice couple. That makes 18 machines under one roof. This is movies. Now, who are all of us? You're on the mic cord. Let's go one by one. Name and format.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
A long-time friend. We're finally in color.
Finally. I'm wearing white.
You're worried about your red pop stains.
I'm worried. I'm wearing white.
My shirt makes up for everybody. Don't worry.
Anyway, and okay, my name is Art, of course. Everybody knows
Mr. Media.
For free, Mr. Media. I write for the video file. And Freddie McGee. This is
and Carrie Decker.
And Carrie Decker.
And Joe. Is Joe going to see this?
Joe going to see this?
Joe will see it.
Mazzini will see this.
At the rate they get taste back to us, they'll see it next year.
Right. Well, if worst comes to worst, I'll bring this out to California. They'll be seeing it then. Okay.
Give them a dub.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
So and I brought the 320, and I'm also responsible for this color camera,
which is doing an awfully nice job.
Which isn't doing bad since we're using one little scoop for a light.
That's right. Okay. Over here we have
Gary Herman. How do you do? I have two machines, both beta. One to 7200. The other is the Zenith 8200. And I have approximately 245 tapes as of today.
All right. And now we go to a man that I corresponded with for probably 6 to 8 months. Heard him talk on the phone. He's called me at work while I'm eating my dinner. This is Steve Raitt from
Detroit, Michigan, West Bloomfield, Michigan. Yes, and I want to say what a great pleasure it is to come down and meet all these fine people who are high in the middle, round at the ends. And yes, a lot of them are round at the end and high in the middle. And Stu, I know you're going to be seeing this. Hi, whenever you meet you, you definitely eat your heart out, right? I have a Sony 8200. My Sony 8200, and my library has expanded due much to the thanks of this gentleman here on my right and the now Lightman, Art Volo. And we thank you, and I turn it back to
Thank you very much. All right, over here we have a guy that visited my apartment in Cleveland in black and white in November. He's right over here, known as a part-time magician and good and full-time all-around nice guy, Mr. Marv Long. Take it away, Marv.
Is this going to shock me?
No.
My name is Marv Long. I'm 17 years old. My hair is brown. My eyes are ruby red. I collect on Cartravision. I have 2 tapes. I collect roller derbies. I'm also responsible for the first copy of in Ohio and Michigan. And a couple other things that we won't mention either that are fine quality animation. And you can have it back.
Thanks for nothing. Okay, next, this is the video file. Over here we have another man from Cleveland who collects on U-Matic.
Hello, the name is Jim Novotny. As he said, I do collect on U-Matic primarily, although I'm stuck with the Betamax down there being used right now. Did I stop moving? Okay, I am sorry. Gee. I'm sorry. I have nothing to say, believe it or not, so we'll pass it back on to Ray and see what he can find out to do.
All righty. Who else over here? This this is the video file.
Hi, my name is, and I did my voice. You have to recognize my voice. Get me in there.
That's enough. Okay, over here. Over here. I want to run this way. We have a guy that very rarely ever appears on camera because he's not with us all the time. But anyway, a very nice guy with 2X2s, Bill Frankel. Say something.
Thank you, Ray.
Not in your announcer's voice.
Thank you, Ray.
I'm pleased to be on camera, and I want to thank everyone for inviting me here today. Ray?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Mr. Rockman. Mr. Rockman, come on. This is another man that we get to talk to about once every 4 months because he's either too busy to correspond or talk to us, or else he's out of the country. Walt Maskey, the rock band of the VCO.
Right.
Say something.
Hello there. This is fun, isn't it?
You're doing better on Channel 5.
Yes, right. I'm better on Channel 5. Talk right into the lens. Boy, that light is bright. We got to tell you, before Art went out and bought these lights at a Kmart store, and we were all in the middle of dubbing with 17 machines, and he came in and he said, well, wait till you see these lights. He plugged them in and the fuse blew. And we had nice things to say about Art. No, we're having a great time. We want you to know that Win went downstairs and we had dinner tonight, and we had steaks, and he had shrimp, and he got 4 shrimp. Okay. Hey, this is great. And Chuck has been fantastic. He's been a great host, and he's got a great collection, and this has been a lot of fun. In Fremont? Is that where? Fremont, Ohio. Okay, back to you.
And we want Chuck to know that if he goes up, we'll all go with him. Because after the publicity he's got tonight on camera, it could be very risky. But Chuck, we're all with you, and we'll try to get a ward rate.
And now, here's the cameraman.
Hi there.
The real disc jockey.
No, I don't want to.
This is the guy in charge of the bris. On what day is it? May 10th.
May 10th, Wins. We're going to have a little boy, maybe, and we're going to have a bris, which is the Jewish custom of tipping off. And although I don't perform that function myself, I have been
brisket.
Brisket, right? Oh God.
Ray, I just want to say it's a I'm too tired. It's a pleasure to be with these lovely people tonight in the glorious town of Fremont.
It does exist.
Why, just today I said to Chick, what do you do for excitement in Fremont, Chick? And he turned back to me. He said, well, we could go to the laundromat and watch the clothes go around in the dryer.
Always got to talk in his disc jockey voice.
Come on, Chick. Come on, Chick.
Another radio personality now comes on camera, also looking half dead. The Chick Watkins.
Have a copy of Star Wars. I'm trying to start my collection.
Tomorrow's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Chick Watkins.
Chick, I resent that very much, and I wouldn't say this to you if it weren't you, because you know how much I respect you and like you, but I'll be damned if us as a group of, and I'm sure the guys will agree with you, will get involved in any type of illegal films. Right, guys?
Right!
So this Star Wars crap, forget it. That bugs me a lot.
This is Chick Watkins, who collects on X2 and has Warner Star Cable.
Hi there.
You do talk behind a mic once in a while, don't you?
Oh, not that often, but
W-A-K-R.
come on, knock it off, Volo. Knock it off, Volo. All I want to know is I was waiting for Volo to bring all of his bootleg radio and TV films along with him, but he didn't do it
Zoom in
tonight.
on the note.
Get the note.
Get the note.
Can you get that note? You know how much that note cost him?
Lots.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Well, have we gotten everybody?
We gotta make something perfectly clear that we appreciate Chuck letting us do this.
Oh, I think Chuck knows that we are very appreciative.
Chuck is doing this on the goodness of his heart. He does not collect videotape, and it's very kind of him to let us come in here and carry on without him getting any copies of anything whatsoever. So we really appreciate that, Chuck. I mean, he does collect audio tape, but no video.
I think Mar's right. I think we all owe Chuck a lot for providing us with this place. And a lot of good movies. Some fantastic quality stuff from On and Z channels in Los Angeles. Just been a fantastic time. So I guess this winds up the first annual Mid-Ohio Mini VideoCon on February 5th, 1979 in Fremont, Ohio.
Stu in New York. Next time you best fly in for this one. As you're watching this on your gorgeous little 12-inch Trinitron in the heart of Midtown Manhattan, it is worth getting out of the Apple and coming here for some hardcore fun.
Good stuff.
Get it? Apple core.
I know.
We're digging deep for these. We have had a hell of a time. We shall not soon forget it. We dated this
sure.
right at February 5th,
79,
1979.
Right.
It right now is 9:38 in the evening.
We've been doing this since 12 noon
today, right after the pyramid was over. We'll catch y'all later. See ya.
Fade to black. Bye. See you next year. See you next year. Fade to black.
This is madness. Hold it down, folks. This is. How tight are you? Are you tight? Are you fairly tight? Chest shot. All right, let me come in a little closer then. I really like to fill the screen on this one to start out with, at least. Okay, let's hold it down in the room. It's amazing. Hi, this is Fremont, Ohio, 1979. This is probably the most bizarre thing that yours truly has ever witnessed, and probably in the next couple of minutes, or however long this runs till we are removed from tape, or disintegrate the heads. I'd like to show you what's going on here on this, the 5th of May. Actually, the 5th and 6th. I'm sure we'll start this on the 5th and probably end it on the 6th. It is, yes, it's 10:31 in the evening, in 30 seconds. Beep. here in Fremont, Ohio. And don't pan around the room until I start telling people what's in the room, right? You see, you got to wait for the director. We need a director. We've needed a lot of things tonight, folks. Most of us are dead tired. I'm sitting here in my chroma key blue jacket, wearing this lovely little t-shirt, which I had especially printed. I hope you got a good shot of that. And as you can see, if I look at your TV set now, you'll know what we mean when we say we all look better on videotape. But yes, that's right. Anyway, so what we'd like to do is show you some of the people that are here, that made it here for this first VCO plus Michigan plus 100 other places. We even have people that came as far away as New Hampshire that have come here. So we'll just kind of show you around the room and let you see what the heck we've got. Down here through the center of the room, if we can get a decent shot here, panning on down, we have a variety of machines. There are, yes, it looks like Highland Appliance Store. That's I'll play this. I'll tell you what I'll do, you guys. I'll play this at the Highland Appliance Store in Ann Arbor. Let them see how many machines are here, and let them try and tell us that VHS is better. I think we have. How many did we count? 38, 39 machines, something of that nature. This is Ray is just bringing the camera around here and showing a lot of the tremendous variety of equipment that we've got here. It's just absolutely unbelievable. So over here in this corner, you're getting those down here. Whole mess in that corner. Over here, if we can flip the light around a little here, bring the light around a little here. We have 1, 2, 3 machines here, a couple of more over here. Let's bring it on around here, Ray, if you can try and keep me in focus, if it's possible. Behind Stu over here, some Toshibas, a couple of Toshibas over here, and another monitor. We have Uncle Steve's over here, and we've got a couple of more Sonys, more Trinitrons. Down on the floor, yes, a couple down on the floor. I'm sure glad Ray's over there on the floor. Here, right here, a couple more VHS. There's Mud. Mud's been on a diet. You can see he's almost disappeared since last time. Yes, he's holding up. You want to get that in focus here at 1220. You don't see it. There you go. 1220 WGAR. You got that? Get the thing out of the way there. Make sure you hold that up right. But anyway, and then if we pan around the room even further, or tilt around, pan around. Tilt is up and down, right? Okay. Yeah, pan and scan. Over here we have a couple more machines. We have a 3/4 inch. Do you get a shot of the 3/4 inch machine there, VCR 5? And right over here is good old 320 that's recording all this lovely stuff. And then I am standing right next to it. You want to bring it? No, let's not see video feedback. So anyway, let's do a quick talk to, oh, by the way, the biggie, I almost forgot, is right here. Get a shot of this, gang. Bring the light in close. This is the video disc. Bring that light in, maybe just a pinch, okay? And if you open it up, come on in a little closer here. Okay. Here we go. Now let's get a disc out here. This is a love story. We have many wonderful discs here. Let me see if I can whip this out.
Get a tight shot on a record. Look at this.
Okay. That is a video disc, and as you can see, that's a love story. We have Jaws 2 and Saturday Night Fever and a few other goodies here. And all you have to do is take this little baby and stick it right in the old machine. And you close the lid and close it, turn the power on, and let's see if we can get a picture here. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can just flip our little switch here, and we should get a picture. Hopefully, no. Oh, somebody unplugged the disc. That's just wonderful. See, now who this is the part that we will edit out. This is, no, it is.
Go back to short end.
Okay. Well, unfortunately it doesn't.
We'll do it later.
Okay, well, we'll show the, thanks. You have to come in to where you can see whether or not I shaved good, huh?
Pick your nose, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Give me some light over here. It's a training session for everybody. Yeah. Start it over again, Art.
Why don't you have somebody put the camera on a tripod where it belongs? You have a nice clear, smooth. You don't need a tripod.
Well, because of all the roaming around the room, there was no. Microphone on, right on. Is the little needle moving on the thing? That's wonderful. We wanted to show you maybe a little bit of what the video disc looks like that we brought because I'm very proud to say that I'm the first one to have a video disc in this group, and we would like very much to kind of show you what it's all about. This is the machine right here. If we can come down kind of low on it and kind of zoom on in there, Ray. Get a little tighter. You know, you can come on down. Why don't you scan across the controls here? Come in nice and close. Nice and close. All the way in, Ray. All the way in and focus. If you maybe you should. Okay. Now just staying on. Now this first knob right here is the power control, on off. Okay. This is the still frame right here. The still frame for reverse or the still frame forward, which will cause it to go either forward or backward. Next in line here is slow motion. This is slow motion to make it go backwards. This is slow motion making it go forward. This control right here on a slide here tells you how fast or how slow you want to make the machine move when you're in slow motion. Next we have the play controls. This is reverse, and this one that's silver lined happens to be for normal play. Whenever you touch that, it goes into normal play. This is fast forward right here, and then we have two audio switches here. There are two different lights, one here and one here. When you can put, that's audio channel 1, that's audio channel 2. Little lights light up and tell you which ones you are for stereo audio tracks. Next is the search, that's like fast forward or fast rewind. And last, right here under the Magnavox nameplate, is the index, which places the number up on the screen. Now we'll bring it over here to the screen. We'll take a peek at it here, flip the switch there, and that is exactly what it looks like when you are in still frame and before you start. Now we'll start the thing, and you can see the nice little DiscoVision beginning that they put on these things. This kind of shows the beginning. That is what they put on the opening. Here, let's see if we can bring up some volume here. That's the music that they have on the front of it. Now this is going right into the movie. This is the movie, whoops, the movie Love Story. If we can go up a little ways here. And we can scoot up a little here. Oh, this is just wonderful. It's, wait a second, folks. Isn't that wonderful? God is against us here. We're trying to. What's happened here is that we obviously have it looks like a bubble on the disc. The frame counter is not going anywhere. Well, the disc player just broke. That just makes me feel terrific. Pardon me? Okay, let's. Well, that's how it's not supposed to work. It's stuttering. I think we should stop this again. This is okay. Should we? Okay. Watch the light, but you don't get in the light. Okay. All right. How about bring it around? Flip the switch. I think that in lieu of the disc player not working properly, which just royally bugs me because it's been working beautifully. We've had it on all afternoon. Maybe the thing is getting tired or something, and that's why it's dying. But I would like to take time now at least to show you some of the nice people that came out. So, who would like to be the first person to come on over here? And how about Chuck? I think Chuck should definitely. There we go.
Present a new idea here. Chuck would like to present an idea that was brought up by Chick Watkins a few minutes ago. And Chuck, if you could present it to the group, I think it would really be nice. We could kind of maybe even take a vote on it this evening.
Well, what we've decided to do, henceforth, you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready for anything.
Rather than have a meeting here in Fremont and get all you people together to tape movies, we're going to have a meeting here and just tape movies of us and not take any movies. Isn't that a good idea? And then we're going to start a monthly party where we go to each one of your houses. It's like a Tupperware party, you see. And we film at your house.
If they did that, they would cancel my homeowner's policy.
Art, would you be willing to come in once a month and MC the thing for us?
Chuck Chuck here has once again been outstanding. We have had a meal tonight that was just tremendous. Just tremendous.
And let us not forget, Mud had a good meal this evening.
Oh, yes. Yes. Very big thank you. Very big thank you for Chuck. Just a super job. And we'd like to, just thank him here on the tape for making this place available to us, which is now called the Silver Tarp Inn.
Chuck's Hole.
Chuck's Hole. Yeah, the Chuck Hole. And here in Ohio. So what we like to do is just very quickly talk to some of the people that came here and just find out where they're from and this kind of thing, and just say hello very quickly. So I thank you for being the first one. Did you want to say anything else?
You mean that's it?
That's it.
You don't get to say anymore?
You want to say anything else?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I'd like to say that the last time we had this, who's laughing over? The last time we had this, everybody got on the mic and said hello to everybody that they know, and said they should come next time. And the problem is that everybody I know is here.
Sounds much too sexual to me.
Oh, all right. Well, you can have the mic.
And have you heard a rumor that Art might be taking over the Johnny Carson Tonight Show?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I just thought maybe
is that a...
It's not official.
Not official.
But we read it in one of the trade magazines that he was asked.
Art Volo? Is that right?
The Tonight Show.
Johnny Carson
maybe
Show.
You'd like to know that, yes.
You're not stuck, kid.
I sure am. All right. Okay, let's talk to some of the nice people. You can see how I have total control of this program. If you may recall, last time I spoke into the camera and said, Stu in New York, eat your heart out while you see this. You'd best fly in for this one. Guess who flew in?
Well,
how you doing?
Art, I'd just like to thank my mother and my father for my production, and I'm having a lot of fun.
What production was that?
About 27 years ago, there was this unusual meeting, and
and his parents have been regretting it ever since
that time.
That's for sure.
Right. Can you believe this? 39 machines.
Unbelievable.
20. How many people?
I've lost count.
I haven't even
totally
tried.
Lost count. Went
down to WNCI with Joel Schwartz and had a full day of activities with the radio station. They really have a beautiful place down there, and had a chance to drive up to be with everybody tonight.
Joel did, and look who it is into the camera.
To be here,
this
Mr.
is the
S.
infamous Joel
Hello,
Schwartz.
hello, everybody out there. It's really nice to be here.
Joel Schwartz is from
Columbus, Ohio. Really, originally from.
Hey, show him your big
from New York.
He's gonna strip right here,
New York
You
City.
get a tight
you know
shot
what
of that,
I mean?
Ray? There it
Here
is.
in
The
the
New York
section.
Yankees.
New York Yankees. Is that like the Cleveland Indians? No.
Listen, I want to tell you something. This place is really insane. I've been here for about 14 hours, and I've already got about 30 hours worth of items
This
on
is
tape.
his first VCO.
This is the very first one that he's ever been to.
That's
Joel is with what radio station in Columbus?
WNCI radio station, Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, big 98 FM, rock and roll, get down. All right, I'm glad he could make it and glad Stu could make it.
Thanks,
and with them came another writer for the video file who is hobbling around on a cane all the way from Wheelersburg, Ohio. Come on in here. And get him as he hobbles over. This is just to show that it is no joke.
This is really rough. Let me
Yes,
tell
you want to hit your leg with the cane there?
Well, this is. Get that mic down. I think I want to hear that. There you go.
That is the sound of.
Actually, is a cast on
That's
my
right.
leg. So
Bob Burns here
Officer,
is.
put it on.
Yes, Bob Burns is a member of the original cast, right?
Original cast.
Yes.
Right.
And he drove with that cast all the way up to Columbus, Ohio from Wheelersburg, which is on the Ohio River, right down at the very bottom of the state of Ohio, right?
Very bottom.
Okay, now you write for the video file.
That's correct.
What's your column called?
The video composite, which
Video
was very clever from me, and I hope everyone appreciates it.
Well, listen, do you want to say anything? Jim Lowe is going to no doubt see this, so would you like to complain to him about the amount of space you're getting?
Well, Jim,
he took the microphone.
let me tell you, this has really been a big pleasure being here. I wish you could be here. And Art handled all the travel arrangements, and I'm sure he'll do the same for you next year, next month, whenever we have it again. And so I'll turn this back over to him, and I'm sorry you couldn't be here.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. All right, I'm glad you could make it up. Glad you hobbled on in for this thing. And here in a gorgeous blue shirt with it stuck out, really looking very chic, is Mr. Elvis fan number one. There he is. This is. Hey, how do we look here? Blue on blue. We got a lot of blue here. We got Gary Herman. How you enjoying yourself, Gary? Real fast. Thank you very much, Gary. I'm so glad you can make it. No, come here. Just kidding. What do you think? In 30 seconds or less.
I think this is just crazy, man. Everybody's a crazy bunch here, and I hope I can stay awake till 5 in the morning. Right?
I guess so.
And if you want Moonraker, be here in 6 months.
Alrighty, well listen, we got here is one of our new people, Sam the VHS man. It's okay, you can stand on this side of me, it's alright. Either way. Okay, this is the first time you've made one of these. Yes. What's your immediate reaction here?
Well, right now I don't even know where I am. That's to start off with.
He's been snorting coke, you know how it goes.
Besides that, this is the most fascinating thing I have ever seen. 29 or 30 people, or I don't even know how many people gathered here with 40 machines. Is the most unbelievable thing I have ever seen in my life. I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning.
Have you ever?
My eyes are rolling out of my head, and I'm really enjoying myself.
And you're going to fall asleep real easy tonight.
I doubt it.
You will, trust me.
Thank
We've
you.
got a couple of other...
By the way, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Take care.
All right. Mr. Rosen, Mud, we have no time to waste. We'd like to fill your screen with mud. Here's the man. Here's the man.
Hi there.
What's the real announcer? He's gonna.
Jesus Christ! You got your arm around me so good. Hi there, Art.
Is Joe gonna see this?
Did you know? Hi, Joe.
Yes, Joe will see it.
ABC.
Anyway, I won't put my arm around you. Okay.
Okay.
When's your wife gonna have the baby?
Maybe a couple of days.
Okay, do any day. Now, you almost didn't make it because you were afraid that you were going to...
this is true. It was pins and needles for a couple hours, and then she threw me out of the house.
Oh, she's into acupuncture?
She's into acupuncture.
Right. Or whatever. Have you ever seen... What do you think of this one compared to the last one?
I think this is much better, much... It's I talk for a living, Ray. This is very good.
What radio station do you work for now?
I work for 2 stations.
Which 2?
WDMT, which is a disco station, and 1220 WGAR, when they need someone very desperately.
And speaking of 1220 WGAR, we have sitting over there with a pipe none other than Chick Watkins. Chick happens to be the program director of the radio station. Chick's coming in. And Chick, how's it going? How's it going?
It's just going great, Art. I've really been enjoying myself, and
last time we got together,
thank you for inviting me over here.
Last time you asked for a copy of Star Wars.
That's right.
And I believe that Steve Comic came in and said we'll have none of that.
Right. I have been commissioned by the entire group to award you the MC of the Year award, and you've done such an outstanding job over these last several months this year that you are undoubtedly the best MC of the year. And Art, I've got one bit of advice: quit while you're ahead.
Well, since the camera can't get in very close, that little sticker says
MC
of the year, right? Which probably means medium cool, right?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. All right. All right. Also here, we talked first to Stu Goldberg, and last time Stu's uncle was here, Uncle Steve. And in these nice green shirt here, green shirt? Is your set adjusted properly, huh? No, in basic brown. That was good. Right after Mud, we went to basic brown. Is good old Uncle Steve Raitt. And how you doing, Steve?
We're doing real fine.
What do you think about all this, huh?
I think it's great, but I also know that there's a lot of people that are waiting for you to wrap it up.
Yeah, so we can get back to the depths.
That's right.
Yes.
To get back to
want to say hello to you.
we got to get back to what we're all really here for, and you're doing a fine job. And good, keep doing that.
We're trying to get everybody on.
Keep doing
just
that.
As
I'll tie it up for you for a second while you flag everybody down here.
Okay, yeah.
And I'd like to point out that our cameraman, who is very taxed, is doing a fine job in spite of some of the things that have been said to the contrary. And our announcer is likewise doing a fine job in spite of some things that have been said to the contrary.
Thank you. Now just turn the mic off. We just want to do this fast because we've got to get back to a lot of dubbing tonight here. Anyway, this is Scott Powers. Scott came all the way in from Kirksville, Missouri. Now, damn it, I want you to know, Howard Richmond, and you're going to see this, Howard. Now, if this guy can make it all the way from Boondock Town no, it's a nice nice town, nice town. But what I'm saying is no big major airport. I mean, Howard is right there by the big airport. I know you drove. Now, Howard, you can just get on an airplane and be here in 2 hot seconds, all right? Now, if he can drive all the way from Missouri, you can get on an airplane and be here in an hour and a half, whatever, an hour.
From St. Louis.
That's, huh?
Howard from St. Louis.
Howard from St. Louis.
I met Howard.
That's right. You've met Howard, and it's about time. What do you think?
Howard, I think you should have come up, Howard. You're missing a really good thing here.
Yeah, you tell him. Tell him what you're going to do. He's going to get you in a chair and pull all your teeth out if you don't come next time, right?
For a fee. I got to buy some tapes.
I'm glad you had a chance to get that out to Mr. Richmond. And now, who's this lovely lady? Why don't you introduce the only female to make it
Linda
here?
Darr, right here, live from Kirksville, Missouri, on videotape.
Friend of yours, right?
Friend of mine, right here.
What do you think of this madness?
I feel quite privileged to be here with all these good-looking men.
See that? Next time, some of you wives may want to come. You never can tell.
Really, I think it's quite interesting.
Isn't
I'm
this
really
wild?
enjoying it.
Absolutely crazy. And also here helping us out a great deal with our hurry because we're wasting tape. Here, a 3/4 incher. Wait a second, I better rephrase that.
The only way to go. The only way to go.
The man with U-Matics. Howard, another reason for you to come. This guy is all 3/4 inch. We have several 3/4 inch people here. This is Chris Pearson. What do you think of all this, Chris?
Great. But I've been waiting for 3 hours to tape Rocky Horror.
And we're going to get going on it in probably about a minute and a half from right now as we wrap things up. Last people, come on down here real fast, you guys, and we're wrapping up, okay? Okay, and here, wearing this vivid purple turtleneck. I really like it. Yes, that's really great. No, it's green, right?
Okay,
what do you think, Jim? This compared to the last one we had?
A little bit more confusion. And fortunately, we didn't blow any power with the old camera.
Not of late, that's right.
But it's very enjoyable. I got a lot more accomplished this time than last time.
A lot of fun.
Got some good stuff.
Good food.
Yeah,
good food. No doubt about that.
Food, more people.
No doubt about that. Well, listen, we also want to say hi here. Also, come here a second.
My tape's running out.
Fine, your tape is running out. Come here. This is Paul Hill. Came all the way from New Hampshire. Paul Hill is from Londonderry, New Hampshire, which is down near Boston, near the Massachusetts-New Hampshire line. What do you think of this craziness, huh?
Crazy.
Huh?
Crazy.
Let's hear some Boston accent.
What do you mean
New
Boston
England.
accent?
Some New England accent.
Park the car in Harvard Yard.
Yeah, Harvard. Anyway, would you ever travel this many miles for this madness again?
Are you crazy?
I didn't think you would. Where's Glenn? Glenn probably doesn't even want to come on. He wants to keep that. He's changing the tape. And last but not least, here.
The only way to go.
Yes, Carter Vision.
The only way to go.
What do you think of this crazy? I love the outfit. The tux is really nice.
Formal.
Yes.
For some fantastic people here.
Yes.
Thank Chuck and.
Genghis formal wear. T-shirts by Genghis. Okay. What?
Nice. I'd like to thank Chuck and Hell with the Dubbing. I get a lot of fantastic people here. That's the best part of the whole convention.
This is Jackie the Clown. We've affectionately known as Jackie the Clown. He's a magician and works for United Parcel, who we all owe our lives to get those tapes
That's
around
where
the
I
country.
get all my tapes from.
Yeah, that's right. He just picks them out. So, and Marvin, Jeff, very quickly, huh? Why don't you come first, then you can do it. You're on camera right now.
Talk to me.
Oh, we forgot Bill Frankel. Bill Frankel, very quickly. Here, do you have us on, Ray? Ray, do you have us on? This is Bill Frankel. You want to eat the microphone? This one's a little large. I don't know if you can get that one in your mouth.
I'd just like to say that I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
Bill is always so excitable. We try to calm him down. And also,
last but not least.
We don't have any light, folks. I hope somebody. Okay, this here is Kurt Kaufman, right?
That's it.
What do you do?
What do I do? Nothing right now.
You examine feet?
I examine feet on occasions.
Yes, and where are you moving to?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona, so you'll probably never be able to make one of these again?
Probably not. Maybe.
Well, you'll
Few
fly
years.
back.
That's right. It's a long way.
Yeah, it's a long way, a long shot, huh?
What can you do?
Well,
really appreciate this. It's great. I want to say thanks to Ray for getting me into this crazy hobby. It's a little expensive, but,
but
it's okay.
It's fun.
All right.
Speaking of Ray Glasser, quickly, because we are running late. Hello, Ray. Oh, dear God. All right, Ray and I are the two that coordinated this whole thing.
I'll tell you.
I think, why don't you grab this thing, because you're better than I am.
I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning, and I want you to know it's been nonstop dubbing, bullshitting, eating, you name it, whatever. It's been happening, just about.
Incredible. Absolutely.
And I want to thank Art for putting together the banquet we had tonight. The buffet dinner was great. We didn't have 500 people here like we thought we'd have originally. We didn't have
Look at this. Two radio. That's radio people. That's radio people right in front of the camera. You see? Anyway, it's really been a great time. I think it's only about halfway through right now. We have to go till about 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon yet. And above my head. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun. We got a lot accomplished.
Why don't I step out and get on camera and let Jeff get in the picture?
Yeah, it's now time for the man that brought this Hitachi color camera to our place here today. This is Jeff Dorn, whom we met last August in Detroit. I'm burned out, man. Let's wind it up.
Why don't you back that out just a wee bit? There we go. And now that this thing is coming to a close, we'd like to thank everybody. Art? It's not professional. You ought to know. You're a real pro. Okay. What do you want to go to now? You want to take? Why don't you just take one big shot of the whole room from here? Take the lights behind you. Walk down there.
And the two of us are going to sign this sucker off, okay?
Okay.
No, well, Marv doesn't have time, so Marv's not going to get into it. Marv, you're not getting in on this unless you come right this minute.
Come on in, Marv. Let's
hurry
wrap this up.
We got to wrap it up very quickly.
Who cares?
Marv, hurry up. Hurry up.
Hello. I'm Marv.
This is Marv Long.
I'm Marv Long. I collect on Carter Vision.
That was
I
your
collect
line
rolling.
last time. You got to come up with some new material.
I collect on Ikai quarter-inch. I do football, World Series, that kind of stuff.
And new pictures of art.
We can always count on Marv Long for a good time. Folks, I'm dying right now. Glenn wouldn't come down. We asked Glenn to come down. But, so we can't even get him at the other end of the room. Glenn is from Columbus, and he refuses to come on camera. We will try one last attempt here. He refuses to move. He's afraid this tape will fall into the wrong hands.
That's right. Where is the distribution on this thing?
It's going directly to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. All right. You better shine the light straight on him.
Very happy to.
Yes. Any
Yes.
words?
Very few.
Do we have them?
Can I say hello?
That's as close as we're going to do, Chuck.
That's good.
That's as close as we're going to do.
Can I say hi to my aunt?
No, you have to go on the Family Feud to do that.
She's got Carter Vision. Will this be on the various modes?
All right, listen, we're wrapping up. I just want to say thank you to everybody that made it to this thing. It was a hell of a time. It is now 11:03, and it's time we get these machines all fired up again. Thank you very much. Good night. All right, we is here. Welcome to VideoCon 79. Boy, I tell you, why don't I lean like this? You think I was Bob Page from Channel 7. Anyway, listen, we're here in Findlay, Ohio. No, we're here in Fremont, Ohio. Can I say that? Should we say where we're at? I don't know if we want to give this place a plug or not. Was the food good this time? Food was pretty good. Here's where we are. Can you get a shot of that, Mr. Cameraman? This is the Ramada Inn of Fremont, Ohio, where we are doing our VideoCon 1979. My name is Art Vola, Mr. Media, and we've got all kinds of interesting people that we're going to have here. Are you on a wide shot now? I believe you are, aren't you? This is the HVC 1000 Sony camera that we're using for this year, which should give us a fairly good color picture, hopefully. Klieg lights here, courtesy of Chris Pearson, who is also our cameraman. He'll have a stiff arm by the time he's done doing that. Yeah, that's right. That's the camera motion there. So what we want to do is to show you around the room a little. So are you able to follow me? Can you do this? Are you so talented? Wow, this guy's incredible. We'd like to have you say hi to some of the people who made it to this thing. We really have had a killer time. If you think the last one was tremendous, I want especially the people like Paul Murray, the top of my you-know-what list. We gotta keep the language clean on this, by the way. No swearing or anything. It could be shown to little children. Anyway, I'm really ticked that he didn't make it because he missed a super thing. And Joel Schwartz, who couldn't get here, don't do that to me, from Chicago, Illinois now. He used to be in Columbus, Ohio. Joel, you got to make the next one because this is getting bigger and better every time. And Paul Hill, who couldn't make it, not because he didn't want to be here, but because work, I guess, right? Just couldn't allow him to get away. And Howard Richmond, if he isn't here next time, we will just not speak to Howard anymore. That's all. And Howard Cosell, right, for sure. All right. And Jim Lowe, yeah. Well, Jim will see this. We're going to send it down to him, too, probably a copy. First of all, I had a lot of complaints that I would not have to wear the ABC jacket again, so I'm going to get rid of it because, you know, I'm wearing more colors here on my shirt anyhow. So that's all right. What the heck? It's only the American Broadcasting Company. All right. Next to me here is none other than
Gary Herman.
Now this is why I do all the talking, Ray, you see? Because when I stick the mic in and let them say their own name, after they say their own name, that's all they say.
You are supposed to be the professional, Mr. Art Volo.
I'm sorry. Speaking to the
and,
lens.
hello there out there in the video world. This is Gary Herman here from Fremont, Ohio. Excuse me there. John,
he's really from Cleveland. He just doesn't want to admit it.
That's right. I'm from Cleveland, actually South Euclid. I'm not upset about the city I live in, a very small suburb on the east side of Cleveland, Ohio. Am I on your foot there?
Oh, yes, you are. I'll step out of the picture.
I'm here with my two Beta machines. I really don't know how many machines are here at this moment. I heard there was over 54 machines, but a lot of them are not in this room. People have gone to their room with 5 or 6 or 7 machines, and they're dubbing a bunch of movies at the same time. So, you know, if the camera does pan around the room and you don't see that many machines like there were at our last convention, don't be disheartened. There really are more here than there were last time.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of machines are here. They're just not all in this room. For example, get a shot here. You see this table? It's almost naked, right? I mean, they were all filled with machines. Like this table over here. There are still a lot of machines in the room. It's just that the minute we started doing this, all of the real hams went and flew off to the rooms to get more dubbing done. One of the guys that came from a longer distance is Scott Powers, right?
That's right. I came from Kirksville, Missouri. I'm a dentist down there, and I got into video about... You're doing fine, Art. You're doing fine.
They bleed a lot.
Brush your teeth, Art.
Oh,
okay. Anyway, I came from Kirksville, Missouri. It's been a really good time. We just got back from an excellent dinner tonight, and I think we ought to thank Chuck Moser for putting together that meal. Moser, whatever.
It's okay.
Chuck. We'll just say Chuck. We have a special guest over here. Can you follow us over here for a minute? We've got a special guest here tonight.
Come away from the light a little.
Come on over here. We have the unknown video file here tonight.
Wait a second. Open up to a wide shot here. I want to do my Chuck Ferris imitation. All right here. Okay, it's time for the unknown video file.
Say a few words.
This video, by the way, is his bag. All right. Hey, listen. The writers are
we getting audio out there? I am the unknown video file. When the rest of you guys get busted, I will be free. I will be free. I collect.
Look who it is. Wait a second.
Wait. Hang on.
Shine the bright light on him.
I got a complete Disney collection. I have Bonds, all of the uncut Bonds. I have Superman, Alien. I have
Bonds?
the Black Hole.
You have Lewis
I have
Hamilton?
all that stuff. Now I, on the other hand, have only Cartravision tapes of roller derbies.
What's your name? We didn't get your real name.
I'm Marv Long, and I'm from Fremont, Ohio.
Ferndale, Michigan is really more like it. Catch him as he hobbles. This man was with us when? In May? Five and a half months ago. The man, I went and tapped on his leg, and it was a solid cast. He was in a solid leg cast from breaking his leg. And what the heck is this that you're still wearing?
I've got a brace on now, and my leg is healing very slowly. My doctor tells me I'm a slow healer. It's been 5 months. What can I tell you?
5 months.
Right.
All right.
But I'm happy to be here. And, oh, yes.
Speak into the lens.
I'm happy
if Ray
to be
turns
here.
The light around, we'll even have more light on the subject.
Met a lot of nice people, and really having a good time.
I'm glad.
What can I tell you?
I'm glad you are. Yes. Thanks for coming all the way up from
Wheelersburg, Ohio,
Where
which
is that?
At the southern tip near the Ohio River. It's a beautiful city.
Come on down.
Right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Also, one of our more illustrious members who only shows up for these special occasions.
Why is that?
WEWS, TV5, Cleveland. Here he is.
Right.
Mr. Maskey. Now,
Thank
you
you,
can
Art.
say whatever you'd like to.
Hey, we're having a good time. We really are.
I want you especially to say hi to Joe.
All right, we want to say hello to Joe Mazzini out in
and tell him
California.
what you thought of that footage.
I thought it was terrific.
And tell him what you thought of that little fight scene there with his
That was great.
with
He
his
needs
friend
some
Louis.
practice, though, because he's got to beat that guy the next time. No, we're having a good time. I've got my wife and children here. right? This is Diane. She's 4 years old.
Right here.
Hi, Diane.
Go close up here.
I'm the only one that brought my family, and I don't recommend it, but they're having a good time, though.
What'd you have for
We're having a
dinner?
lot
You're
of
so
fun.
heavy there.
Hey, this thing's getting bigger and bigger. Every time we meet new people, and we're getting a lot of good tapes and having a lot of fun.
A lot of good stuff. Turn
And,
that way, though. See
okay.
I want the light on your face.
Okay, and Chuck put on a great buffet, right? Come on in here, Chuck. He no longer owns this place, by the way.
I know
That's
that.
right.
After
He's,
the la-
he's
after the
back in
last-
the apartment business
after
or
the last
something.
near-
How you doing, Chuck?
I'm doing good, Walt. How are you doing?
We're doing great. We're
Are we
having a
having
great
fun?
time. Great time. The food was terrific tonight.
Yes. The food was very good. It's
What?
much better since I sold the place.
That's the rumor that's going around. Why don't you take over? You and I take over and have fun.
Hey, thank you very much.
You know
Why don't we
what?
back up
I
in here?
think- I think
Because
we,
I want to
uh,
get some light on this here, okay? Why don't we, Stuart, maybe somebody could swing that light just around a pinch, because I think we got a lot of shadows here, and I just want to, whoa, don't let it fall, though. Any audio? Yes, we are. We're on.
Why is it you screw up every time I get on?
I'm sorry, Chuck.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Today's ours. Today or tomorrow?
Well, and a few more hours.
We have to sing happy birthday to Art on camera tonight.
No,
Yes,
later.
absolutely.
We'll save that for the end.
We'll
please.
save that for the big finale.
Yeah, what a big finale.
Did we get a shot of the tote board over there with all the stuff we got?
Yeah, we're going to work our way over there, but we just want to get everybody on first. We'll put that at the end also. Save the biggies for last, okay? One of the people we want to get on here though because he has to get back to fix machines.
Oh, Rick Redowdy.
Yes, we have. Come in here. Just step right in. Who cares? Hey, hey. This is Rick. Hey, come in for. Okay, come in for reasonably tight bus shots of us. You know, in other words, you know, that was the cameraman's fingers in front of the lens. You see, we're Who? Back up a little. Mic up a little.
Mic up a little.
This is one of those kind of mics. Well, we should
No
use a
volume.
different mic. You want to use mine because mine's much better.
This is not a Sony microphone.
No, mine. You can hold it down here and you can hear everything. Want to switch? Hold on. Stop. Are you sure? It's
okay.
Because it does sound muddy to me. It really does. All right. Are you sure now? Because I do have a really good Sony microphone, and I am Maybe we should use the Sony mic. Are you sure? All right. All right. No more edits, because this does sound muddy. But you know, it's
That's right.
Words. Oh my God.
Real Radio
Realistic
Shack.
Radio Shack. I mean,
Radio
how
Shack.
could you do this to us?
Tacky.
Radio Shack. All right. First of all, a good cameraman puts us towards the top of the picture there, Chris. So bring us down. I give up, folks. You know, what can I say? Look at this. They're gonna try and get us in trouble. Come on. Anyway, Rick, what do you think of this? Is this madness, huh?
I think we're all crazy. Why are we here?
We don't know. It's a sickness. He even brought you. Would Patty? Why don't you come over here for a second,
Sure.
Patty? You know,
Sure.
he's the only one that brought a woman. Come on, hurry up. Come on there. And Patty, have you ever seen so many crazy people in all your life?
No, it's insanity.
I know, isn't it unbelievable? This is worse than what you see in your own
It's
house.
almost as much fun as working at Sony.
Almost. Just make sure they don't see this tape, and we'll all be okay.
That's
Rick
right.
has been working on machines here, doing little modifications and
That's right.
fixing some machines and replacing
right.
some parts and what have you. And of course, you can't get any better than he, because he's very good at it.
That's right.
#1 Betamax man in the country, and then went on to win the world title over in
right.
Japan, and enjoyed it over there, I guess, pretty much.
Talking to the microphone. You're doing all the
Well, I
talking.
know, but is this microphone that sensitive? You really have to aim it this way? Okay, I hope so. You know, I mean, this had to cost at least $5.
No, that's a $3.99 special.
At Radio Shack.
$2.99.
All right.
At Kmart's.
Well, we just wanted to have everybody on this tape to say hi, so we're going to send you back into the little room. We've got a
Good.
suite for you to do some repairing, right? What are you
Good.
working on right now?
SL 3000's doing a muting defeat. We're having a special today, $20.
$20 for muting defeat. 2 for 35.
2 for 40.
All right, you get back there, okay, and you do some more fixing. All right, thanks for stopping by. Next guy over here came all the way from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
How do we say that? Arkansas?
No, right?
Arkansas in the way?
That is Arkansas.
Where are you from?
I come from Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Where is that near?
It's near Little Rock, Arkansas, the state capital.
KAAY, Little
Right.
Rock, Arkansas.
1090 on the
1090
dial.
on the dial. Speak right into the lens
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You tell them all about what. Tell them how everybody should be here next time. Don't miss.
Everybody come here. I've had a lot of fun, even though I come 900 and something miles. But I had a real good time. I drove. My name is Gene Lacey.
Gene Lacey.
I come to see Ray Glasser and Gary Herman, Art and Steve Comet, and all these other people that I've seen on tapes from other conventions.
Oh, he's sorry he's done it.
I've had a real good time.
I'm glad you did. Glad you.
Can you say that? $3.
We'll give it to you later. I only have chair. Here's the money. Anyway, next on our tape, why don't we bring in none other than Mr. Video. Mr. Colorful. Now, wait a second. Do you have a good shot here? I don't know that our light is right here because we got this thing on the side. It's giving us very strong shadow. Why don't we shoot? Why don't we stand over here? Okay? Is that a little bit better? Is that a little better, Mr. Cameraman? How are we doing? We're Chris Pearson's on camera and he's saying to himself, "Never will I do this again."
It's got a good camera.
Right.
I'd like to make.
I don't like this microphone.
I know it works fine for me. I'd like to make 3 very special hellos at this time, if I might.
Can I go get mine while you talk?
Sure. At the Fall 1979 Ohio Videocon. Number 1 to Carrie Decker and family, whom we'll be seeing in about 3 weeks down in Orlando, Florida. And he'll probably be seeing a copy of this tape in person for the first time ever. Secondly, to Aunt Jane up in Detroit, Michigan, who wrote a fantastic article for Video File number 21 about the Confessions of a Video Widow. Very, very good article. And number 3, to a lady I left behind in Cleveland today for the first time in 4 months, and my woman Michiko, whom I miss very dearly. And I wish you could be here, but I know you got to go out and make that money. I just want to say, miss you, baby. But we're having a very, very good time here. We got about 54 machines and somewhere between 40 and 50 people this time. And it's just fantastic. A lot of good movies, a lot of old stuff, a lot of new stuff, and the typical going crazy and everything else. And it's far from over. I can see going way into the wee hours of the morning and coming out probably sometime late tomorrow afternoon, Sunday. By the way, this is September 29th, 1979, and this is our 3rd somewhat major convention of 1979. And I think our next one we'll probably see next spring. I think Art's unpacking his microphone from somewhere, a Sony mic. So we're going to have no audio for a couple seconds here.
See, I got a Sony microphone now.
A Sony of his own, folks.
Now, I want you to notice the difference.
Listen to the difference.
Wait a second. What the fuck is this?
Stop up.
Wait a second. Is this the wrong kind of connection? Hold on, folks. It's the wrong kind.
You can thank Chris Pearson.
Okay, I'm gonna go get another cord, and you interview the next guy because
okay.
You're as colorful as I am. You're as good as
I'm
me.
more. Look at that shirt, man.
I know.
Okay, Sam, up. This is you've heard of. What can I say? This is Sam the VHS man from Cleveland, among the Beta folks.
You can call me Ray, and you can call me Jay. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
4 o'clock in the morning I hear this from this guy, 7 nights a week. Come here. Hey, how you doing this time? Are you
Hi, Paul. Quiet.
still awake?
Hi, Paula. I wanted to say hello if you're going to see this tape. I want you to know I'm dying. No, I'm dead.
He's dead.
I'm
this
dead.
Is a recording.
I'm looking at myself on TV, and it doesn't do a thing for me. Really.
Sam, this doesn't do a thing for you either. That's all the matzahs. All right. Who haven't we gotten? Oh, Bozo knows. Jim Novotny, X2 collector and U-Matic collector from Cleveland, right?
Okay. True. I got to put out one question that no camera tape is complete without, and that is Joe going to see this? So now we got that all the way. I just want to mention that I am from the greater west side of Cleveland.
I don't know what's great about it.
Well, that's because you're not there that often.
That's true.
Well, that's about all I have to say, so I'll turn it back to you and whoever else has come along.
I must also make mention that Jim is the one who always brings those nice little Bally home computer video games, which makes it for a lot of fun when we get sick and tired of looking at all the, I feel like I'm on ABC, of all the movies that we're dubbing. Well, exit 1.
Brought my machines in the room. No.
Enter another. Did the volume just triple, I hope?
Okay. Oh, that's a good
now,
microphone.
I know, it's a very good mic. Now just watch that we don't get the chords messed up.
Okay, we won't.
I'm done. I'm dry.
You're done? You're dry?
I'm
okay,
dry.
Go get a drink. Okay.
Thank you.
The next guy that we're going to bring onto this tape is a fellow paisan. Hey, I'll take some pepperoni, a little pineapple, make it Hawaiian. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds very good.
Hey, what kind of this guy works at a pizza shop in Cleveland. What's the name of the place?
Carlos Pizza.
Carlos Pizza. What's your name?
82 and 43 is the location. This is my first appearance on a video convention, and had a lot of fun. And
say that to them.
All I can
They're the
see
ones that wanna
that
know.
would be smart to say was come and visit me if you're ever visiting that city of Aurora where SeaWorld and Jogga Lake is. I'm at the corner 82 and 43. Have the best pizza in town and
give 'em a
lots of
discount?
cold
You give 'em a
beer.
discount if you
I'll
say you're a
buy
video-
everybody a beer.
Uh-oh, you heard it right there. Okay,
thanks a lot.
It's Iron City beer, by the way. That's it. Thanks a lot there, Carl. Also, a new face that we've never had at one of our conventions before is
Bob Davis from Garfield Heights, Ohio.
Garfield Heights is where?
That's right around the corner from Cleveland.
Right around the corner from Cleveland?
Right.
So it's one of the suburban Cleveland areas.
Right.
A true VCO video collector
Oh,
of Ohio.
definitely.
What do you think of all this, huh?
This is fantastic. I never thought this place really existed.
And now you're sure it doesn't, right?
Ray Glasser and Gary Herman mentioned it to me, and I says, "Nah, you can't. This place can't exist. We got to get raided tonight."
Don't say that.
But
even
I come
joke when
prepared.
he said it.
I got a bail bondsman's in Fremont here. If anybody gets arrested, I got guaranteed bail bonds for everybody here. And
Do me a,
here's the bail bondsman right here.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Here he is. This is our bail
Mr.
bondsman.
Cameraman. On some of these shots, could you get in a little closer here so that we don't have? No, I mean you don't have to come in and pick off facial flaws, but I just like some nice close shots here. And who we got here?
Harold Davis.
Harold Davis.
Right.
You got
I'm,
the same name as he does.
That's correct.
Are you guys related?
Yes, we're brothers.
You're brothers. Okay.
We're getting in this hook, line, and sinker. Fantastic.
You're hooked.
One of
You
a
got
kind.
The line, and now you're sinking
right.
fast. All right, speak right into the lens there. And
Well,
tell folks what they think.
my
of what-
brother, the one you just met, he's got the money, and I got the time right now. So.
And I
we
got the beer. You got
right,
the time,
That's
I
it.
got the beer.
That's exactly what we've done, and we decided to pool our resources, and we each got a machine.
Oh, here,
Right,
here's
there
the
you go.
Miller.
There.
Yeah,
Let's-
that's their slogan.
Let's put in a plug here for Miller's, right?
Okay. So yeah.
And we live. We got started with Gary and Ray, just like you said, and right now we're in the process of just building up our library. We got about over 100 tapes already, and
You're getting there.
we're getting there. That's
Slowly
right.
but surely.
We're getting there.
Slowly but surely. What we'd like to get in here next is we have somebody else from the great
Come on,
state
everybody.
of Ohio. Come on in. Get you guys over here. And this is a gentleman by the name of. Let's come in a little closer here. What's the heck of it? What's your name?
David Scott. David Scott.
Dave
right.
Scott. Why don't you
Right.
speak into the camera? See,
Okay,
that's-
yeah. Right. I'm usually on the other side of the camera. Okay.
You are? Where are you from, Dave?
Springfield, Ohio.
That's near Dayton, isn't it?
Very near Dayton, yes.
So he very cautiously came up I-75
In the
with
fog.
his Fuzzbuster on the
right.
dashboard and in the fog.
In the fog.
To do all this. And you've got some nice stuff you brought up, which we really appreciate, and contributed greatly to our little gathering here. And
Very
you think
happy
you'd ever
with
want to do this again? What's
Absolutely.
your general opinion of this thing?
Next week, I think we ought to have another one next week, possibly. Let's just not even leave here.
Your house. Your house next, right? Well, listen, we want to thank you very much for coming on up and appreciate your driving the distance because we think that it was, hope you think it was well worth it, okay?
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, Dave. All right, boy. Now, who came the farthest, all right? I'm coming in.
Did I win that? Did I come
Here,
the farthest?
we're going to stand right here. We're going to stand right here because I want lots of light on us here because I want everybody to see this even though you look like you just escaped from jail with this outfit, Fred.
I changed my shirt
All right.
just for the taping.
Okay, we got to look that way though because I want that light to get us. Swing that light maybe just a hair around, Chuck, now that we're coming. Well, it's a bright light, but we got to aim it in the right way here so that we get some light on the subject here. Yeah, because we really should have a fill light over here.
It's nice.
Well, we were going to walk around originally, There we go. Yeah, maybe disconnect that.
Just open the flap. Yeah, we're all right. Well, there's plenty of light there.
Okay, there's plenty of light, I guess. All right.
I haven't been
Wait a second. No, turn it around. There goes the Vidicon in my camera.
I haven't been to sleep since Wednesday night, and I'm real pleased to be here.
Well,
as you know, I'm a Teamster. I drive a truck for the Coca-Cola Company in Wenatchee.
Wait a second,
Fortunately, I didn't bring a
I'm
single
going to turn
tape.
this way. So
Fortunately, I did not bring a single tape
right
here.
into the lens.
The only things that I have on videotape are films in the public domain.
I was just real pleased to come here. And
You
we really have
believe
been
that?
treated well.
We've got some swampland in area code 609 that we'd like to sell you. Yeah. Anyway, so now he's gone from a tight. Now see, I'm talking. Fred's not saying a word. We got a tight shot on. Thank you. I'm so glad. Anyway, Fred McGee, I think, came the farthest distance of anybody that came to the Videocon. Where is Rob? Though we have to find Rob Adams. If somebody could. Bring him
Rob will
over
be
here.
here,
He's catching
yeah.
these mild little hints here, because almost get him over here. Almost. Come on, we're wasting time. This happened last time. See, folks.
Well, I had to catch a plane at 6 a.m. to get here last night.
Yeah.
And I can tell everyone that this is a long way from where I live. I had to stop in Chicago, which is really an armpit. Detroit wasn't nearly as bad as Chicago. I was really surprised. But Chicago was really a busy, smelly, loud airport.
I want you to turn around enough so that this
But that's
camera
no
gets...
offense to Bob Weinberg or Larry Sherritt. There are a couple people in Chicago.
Larry Sherritt, I know.
Oh, yeah, he just loves the Avengers.
Well, that's right. All those hard-to-get things off Channel 9. Anyway. Now we got to... that's it. Open it up just a little. I like to see... At first we had nothing but wide shots. Now... Okay, yeah.
I have a disc. I have bought 3 disc machines.
No.
I kept one.
You were talking. You said
I have
distance.
50 discs.
Yes, he's
How many
talking
miles?
distance. How many miles did you come to get here?
Like I said, I got up at 6 a.m.
All right, he's from East Wenatchee.
How far is the West Coast from the East Coast? That's
East
how far I
Wenatchee,
came.
Washington. It's between Seattle and Spokane.
Right.
He had a fly. What, about 2,500 miles today? He had a fly to Seattle.
Right,
which is 3 hours by car west of where he lives.
Right,
Then
and
get
then
on
I
an
had to fly here,
airplane,
right.
fly to Chicago, then connect it to go to Detroit, and then
to
drive an
drive
hour
here.
and a half here from Detroit.
Right, and I
Now-
haven't slept since Wednesday.
He's going to sleep real good tonight, aren't
Bet
you?
I will.
Anyway.
I'll get lots of sleep tonight when I'm dubbing all these films that are in the public domain that we
that's
acquired
right.
here.
That's right. Well, Freddie, you get the prize for coming the farthest, but right behind you.
Mr.
See, now, it would have been very clever, Rob, if you were standing behind him at that point, and I could say right behind you, and then he comes right around. But the guy that you drove here with, we all see the Coke. I mean, the man works for the Coca-Cola bottling company, Wenatchee. I know you never
I don't work for Budweiser,
figured.
but
And right here is, step right in here. We want to get some light on you here. We just need some light on your faces here. Right here is none other than Rob Adams, and where are you from, Rob?
Miami, Florida. Proud of it. Happy to be here. Appreciate y'all inviting us up. Y'all. And that's Mama talk.
He wants the next one to be in the wintertime so you can see real snow. We don't get much snow, of course, there in the Midwest.
Yeah. Well, we get even less of it down in Miami, but I sure wish we had something going like you guys and the camaraderie here, and it's really been super. When's the next one? I'm ready.
He says he wanted to see a little snow. I told him to disconnect the antenna off the back of his set, but he didn't find any humor in that, as did you either, judging from the reaction to that last line. Anyway, listen, so you came up on the airline. Delta was ready when you are, right?
Right.
But you work for which airline?
I work for National this week. I don't know who I'll work for next week.
Well, if you're
maybe Pan Am, but
if you're working for some airline next time, I hope it's one that comes into Detroit and that you can come up for the next one.
I
okay?
sure do. Even if they don't, I'll be here.
All right.
I guarantee you, I'll be here. Even if I gotta hawk something, I'll be here.
Well, listen, I got a guy that didn't get on the last one, but he's gonna get on this one. If Joe Lopez comes on over here, get over here, bum. We're gonna, huh? We're carrying lots of good stuff here. Let's see here. We have the new Star Trek movies here. We have the Black Hole. What else do we? A lot of good stuff in there. Anyway, Joe Lopez, you
from Belleville, Michigan.
That's near Detroit, between Ann Arbor and Detroit, right?
Right.
And what do you think of all this?
I think it's great. I just got a 7th generation copy of The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and I'm leaving right now. It only has...
Come in tight for this guy, boy. Come in tight for this guy.
It only has 72 severe glitches in the first half. The second half goes in and out.
All right, listen.
Seriously, this is the best thing that ever happened to somebody. And if we find the guy, we should all pat him on the back.
Say something to Ed Hoagland at Sony that he's going to be here at the next one, right?
I owe that to him, too.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot. Next time we're gonna have some good people. Here, I'll tell you what. We got people from all sides of the border. Look at this. In this sparkling blue.
Thank
Look,
you.
Come in on that. Come in on that.
Get a good close up
See
there.
that?
Boria Salming, I'd like you to take a look. Thank you.
Number what? What number?
Boria
is-
Salming, 21 from Sweden.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this is none other than Robbie Warner. And Robbie, I met when you were living in a palatial lakefront apartment in what suburb of Cleveland was that?
Euclid.
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 And if anybody could, Euclid.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
You should be.
Well, like I said, the writers are on strike. I'm doing the best I possibly can. And he was on a big high-rise there, and I first met him. And which one? I don't know.
Watergate.
The Watergate. Yes, the Watergate. So
That's right. I left though before it burned.
He can appreciate the place burned down.
The lobby.
Holy cow! Anyway, so you're living where now?
I'm living in Toronto, the good.
The good?
Toronto, the good, compared to Cleveland, the bad.
All right. Now, speaking right into the lens and coming
Thank
in
you.
on a tight shot, why don't
Thank
you
you.
tell them what you think of all this? All right.
I have to say that this is the most insane group of people that I've ever seen, but the nicest bunch of guys. I'm thrilled to be here. And I've got this tape stuck in my hand. Get it in the camera because I can't get it out of my hand. It's stuck. And I really want to thank everyone for letting me come here because we don't have Showtime and HBO. And how else would everyone in Canada get these tapes?
How else will we get them all? Well, listen, I'm just glad we had a chance to say hi to you, and I hope you'll come to the next one.
I definitely
You are
will.
cordially invited.
Thank you. I accept.
All right.
Thank you.
We got to get the rest of the people on here very quickly because we are running out of time. Our cameraman, who's been cameraman all this time, Mr. Chris Hitchcock, as you can tell by, Mr. Chris Pearson, excuse me. I get the Chris's mixed up. You know, I'm sorry. I always miss it by
Such
Chris.
a popular name.
Anyway, yeah, you can see by the shirt that he works for United Parcel. Anyway, Chris, Chris, what do you do? Quickly.
I work at a college
Thank
TV
you. We're
department.
so glad you came. No, I'm kidding.
Just pay me my money and I'll leave.
Yes.
I work at a college TV department.
You do?
Yes.
In video?
Yes.
The whole bit, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
why you're so
big-
good. You
big
made
time.
you made the intro that we have.
Yes,
on this
I
tape?
made the intro. It only took me 3.5 hours to edit it together.
that
And it's
all?
only 2 minutes long.
Oh. Well, it was good.
Are you impressed?
It was good. For those of you who want to take another look, just rewind the tape and take another look at it. But not now, because we're not quite done yet. Almost. We're racing the clock here because we want to get this thing finished before it gets any later, because everyone wants to get back to doing their dubbing and everything. I'd like to get. Can we get Mr. Mr. Mudd over here, Mr. Win Rosenberg, and Mr. Steve. Now, come on, you guys. Now, you got to be a sport. All right, these are the radio people walking right in front of the camera. Didn't they do something like this the last time? They walked right in front of the camera. Who do we have?
Steve Comet.
Known as the
Steve
video
Comet.
file.
Ah, the video file, right. The guy in the shadows on
The guy
Channel
in the
5.
on Channel
Did
5.
you see that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I've got a dub of it.
And I had everyone here in the room call me and said, hey, I saw you on TV tonight, so it didn't do a darn bit of good.
And
Win Rosenberg.
where do you work with?
I work at WDMT in Cleveland.
108 Stereo, your disco connection, but I should wear my Disco Sucks t-shirt from FM 104 in Toledo. That would have been... Anyway, what do you think of this one compared to others, real quickly here?
Disco sucks, right, yeah.
Why do they call you Mr. Media?
Why? Because I'm supposed to know something about the business that I'm in, but it's really just a con game. I don't know a damn thing about
Okay.
it, but You getting any good stuff? You enjoying it?
We just had some down the bar, some really good stuff. Now we're gonna get some movies.
There is no semblance of order here. I'd like to get the few that we didn't get on, and I didn't get my best friend on. Get over here, you klutz! Here, get in here. Wait, let go. Who are you holding?
I'm not holding on
All
anybody.
right, all right. This is probably one of the closest friends I have in the entire world.
Not so. I'm from New York, remember?
Stu Solid Goldsberg.
If you're not liquid, what are you? Solid. Who's this?
Hey, I don't know. He just wants to always sit there and get in the picture.
I don't understand.
Well, you never know. It's a high Jewish holiday.
Is he from New York?
Huh? I don't know. But I'd like to. Anyway, listen, Stu was here a week ago. We had to fly him back to make sure he'd come back again. What the heck are you doing? Is he doing something behind me that is... No. Anyway, Stu came all the way back. You came back.
Did
like a
you come
commercial.
back?
I came back.
Yeah, is that why you got those rings under your
Get
eyes?
outta
I don't
here,
understand.
yeah. Anyway, what do you think of this one compared to the last one that we had?
I think it's a good one compared to the last one that we had. Hi, Mom.
Why don't you
Hi,
tell-
Dad.
why don't you tell-
Hi, Michael,
why don't you tell
David,
Joel
Nancy.
Schwartz never to miss another one of these.
Joel, how could you miss it?
You
I mean,
know.
I understand DAI and ABC and all that, but really, really.
Yeah, it just isn't the same.
I
without
mean, now
him
that you're an urban boy
ripping
again.
ripping open his shirt. It's okay, folks.
Mazzini, when are you going to realize that the
Anyway.
coast is not the be-all and the end-all? If I can come from New York, you can make it from California,
Yeah,
right?
Joe should be here. I tell you, wouldn't that be the highlight to get Joe Mazzini and Mark Wheelodge together? All right. Well, listen. Thank you for coming.
Well, happy birthday, Art, and thank you.
very
I'll
much.
see you soon. Bye.
Good friend. Good friend. All right. Listen. You know, we could really gross out the camera if we unzip this right now. Did we get everybody on this thing? We didn't. We forgot Bill Franklin. Then we're gonna wrap this.
This is a muscular chest.
We want.
This.
Hey, Don. Hi, Hibby. Riley. Here, quickly, because we're running late. We're running late. Here, look at this. Proud as a peacock. Get a shot of that shirt. Come on in on there. Okay, Don Riley's from WKMI, right? Where's that?
You got it, Kalamazoo, and I want to be the first to say shit, hell, and damn on your tape, Art.
What do you think of this? I have completely lost control.
You got it.
What did you? Come on, before you go back to.
You've got a good radio voice.
Thank you. I ought to do disco someday.
You were doing disco, and it didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't.
Anyway.
Disco sucks.
All right,
Oh,
tell.
sorry.
Well, you know, I'm so good. Hey, look, just real quickly, because we are running late. This is a shot we have. Can you get a little shot of the blackboard? Come in close. Don't get the camera in. The blackboard shows all the various things that we're dubbing here, so that we haven't gotten done. Everybody's complaining. If people get out of the light, we're gonna. Bill, just to let him know that he was here. Okay, Ohio is a four-letter word, but we wanted to give Bill one.
Thank you for inviting me here, Art.
Just don't eat the microphone again. We all know what that means. Yes. And we forgot Uncle Steve. My God, how can we forget Uncle Steve? Get yourself over here. Well, you guys got to line up the talent for me. Do you think
Hi,
Carson?
guys.
You think Carson lines up the guests? Hey,
How you doing?
What do you
guy?
think, huh?
Happy birthday, Art.
Thank you very much.
Really, I
I
don't know whether
appreciate it.
anybody else has
I
remembered, but just in
appreciate it.
case
Nobody.
they haven't.
I expected at
Happy
least a
birthday.
cake.
I have,
Nothing.
I have been authorized by everybody here tonight to wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I really
Because
appreciate
they all
it.
realized just before I came on camera that they had forgotten to wish you a happy birthday. So from all of us here, happy birthday to Art.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. What do you just make your little pitch to everybody that they better be here, all be here at the next one, okay?
Yeah,
Especially
everybody
Joel
here.
Schwartz, you know.
What about Aunt Jane?
And Aunt Jane.
After all,
We want Aunt Jane.
She's now
here.
really officially
That's
part.
right. We want her.
of the
We
group,
want
right?
her here. I mean, Rick Ridotti brought his wife. Why can't you bring yours?
Now she's gonna expect to come. Thanks, guy.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
For sure. And who? And Chris Hitchcock. Very quickly, Jerry, come on over. Where are you from? Where are you from? We didn't get that.
Springfield.
Springfield, Ohio. And you're Dave.
Right.
Did you
Right.
come up with Scott, Dave
Right.
Scott?
Dave Scott. Mhm.
Yeah. And what do you think of all this? Just tell into the magic eye there. What's your opinions of this thing?
This is Magic Eye
That's
right
the
here.
magic eye right there. Yeah.
That's a nice place to go to meet fanatics, I'll say that.
Get you a satanic mechanic too, right? Okay. All right.
Come on, guys.
Come on down. All right. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this man. Look at this man. Look at this. What the drink. What the drink.
Hi, Steve.
Is that a real one?
Yes.
I thought that was one of those kinds that say 1 hour Martinizing, you know? I'm sorry. Anyway.
My good friend from the Motor City.
Anyway, so Chris, what do you think of this? Is it your first time you've made it to one of these?
Yes, it's actually been. I wasn't even invited to this one though.
You just crashed, huh?
Well, I was supposed to receive an invitation in the mail, and it never got to me.
Well, that's
so
the
I,
males for you.
Ah.
Next time we'll try the females.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm wondering if anyone here has a tape called Donald Duck Goes to Bozo Land.
No, I'm working on it.
Are you? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
We'll get it.
good.
We'll get it. Well, listen, I'm glad you made it. Get the heck out of here so I can do the big finish.
I wish there was something here I could pick, but
no, there's nothing there you can pick. You know how it goes. Anyway, listen, to all you guys in the West Coast, they all saw the tape. They saw Mark Wheelodge out in front of Audio Videocraft. They saw Joe Mazzini and Louie fighting out in the parking lot. They saw the whole sticko. And we're just, center me up a little there.
Wait, I'd like to do a magic trick if I can.
Okay,
You can leave
you
it
want-
now, Chris, because the art's
Wait,
taking over.
what are you going to do?
I'm going to do...
You gotta do this very fast because we're running out of time.
I'd like it. This has never been done before. You ready? You ready?
Well, here. Got me in focus. I want you to know this has been the craziest birthday that I've ever had my whole life. I will be in exactly 2 hours, another year older, but not another year wiser. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though nobody bothered to sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, it's too late, guys.
Happy birthday to you.
It's too late.
Happy birthday to you, our son. Happy birthday to you.
Good night, everybody. Hall where we're lined up tonight. Let's see if anyone's in room 200 here.
Yeah, who's there?
This is the Federal Bureau of Investigation here. We like to see what titles you have. Wait a second here. Who's coming to the door?
Who's out here? Hey, I told you guys before.
Whoa!
You can't come in. This is a private. It's private.
Is there a video file in the house?
I don't know.
No, seriously, you guys can't come in. This is private business. Are you from a TV station?
I don't want to say that these guys are worried. But
We've just taken a shower.
The humidity is not that high.
Can't imagine.
Anyway,
you guys
this
can
is
come in.
Steve. This is Ray. Ray, come on in, take a shot here.
Hello.
And Ray and I, of course, along with Chuck, have coordinated this whole thing. I think we'll keep everything pretty much on a first name basis too.
That's a good idea.
No last names.
Good idea.
You see, that way we'll drive them nuts. Let's see, how many Chucks, Rays, and Arts are there in area code 419?
For sure.
Right. Okay,
We're gonna go inside the room.
yeah, come on in here. Let's take a look and see what's going on. And there, through the magic, through the magic of television. And here's Chuck. Because you're bigger than I am.
Okay.
This looks like Coke. Smells like Coke. No, it smells like... No, it's sugar-free Dr. Pepper, isn't it? So I can tell by the smell.
That's not Dr. Pepper.
Anyway, keep the name of the hotel hidden there. So we're on a first-name basis this year only.
We are?
Yes, and we're keeping it clean.
Well, Bob, I've really enjoyed this video con, and
All right.
I don't think I'll ever come to another one, though. It's too far south for me.
Well, anyway, we tried. We had another outstanding meal. Same thing as we had last time, and the time before, and the time before
Would you like
that.
something different next time?
Next time we're gonna have Wendy's cater it, right? But now Wendy's here, I'm told is bad. So
Wendy's is bad everywhere.
Well, no, I
Yes,
think
it
it's
is. Oh,
good
it's
most
bad.
places.
Grease
But anyway,
burgers.
grease. Well, we'll talk about that later, off camera. So anyway, but Chuck and Ray and myself, we all kind of coordinated this thing. We had fun, I think. I think next year we're going to do the individual room thing. Here comes Ray. Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
There's
Ray.
the three of us.
Look at this.
See our names all the time.
I
on
mean,
the
with
paper,
these shirts, I
right?
mean, are we colored for a little bit of red? I hope this is showing
This
up.
is Ohio State colors. I'm
Yes.
from Missouri. But
Yes.
I'm from Florida.
Ohio State, and I'm from somewhere in the Upper
Gold
Peninsula.
blue? Is that why
All
they're
right.
blue? Gold blue?
Anyway, but anyway, so this is a little hospitality suite. We don't want to take a lot of time here.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You want to tell everybody what town we're in and what tapes we've got here?
No, we don't want to tell what town. No, I've said we're somewhere in area
We're gonna
code
put stop copy on this thing, by the way,
419.
so
That's
you
right.
guys can't dub this.
Okay,
You
listen.
believe that?
This is Lloyd Friedman. Where are you from, Lloyd?
California.
Where are you from, Lloyd?
Los Angeles.
I didn't mean to say his last name. That's right. This is Lloyd. I'm sorry. He doesn't know. Forget that last name. You're from where?
Los Angeles.
No, where are you really from?
New York.
Okay, he's from New York. How many Lloyds? Listen, with a name like yours, there's got to be 5 pages with people with your same last name in New York.
I'm not listed.
Okay, into the camera. Why don't you tell the folks what you think of the video con here, your first one you've ever attended?
Well, since they released me from Bellevue, I think this is very sane and normal and very interesting. I'm on camera.
You know, these guys that are into videotape have no way of relating to the magic eye. God love you. Sit down. Anyway, listen, you can see also that we have nice phones here. They were stolen from the Howard Johnson's Motor Lodge. All right, what do we got here? Your name is Paul, and where are you from, Paul?
New Hampshire.
Whereabouts in New Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
Whereabouts in New Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
This man, he has a company. He makes broken records. He's just giving you a sample of one of his best
I've
ones.
always had a stuttering problem all my life, and what the hell, it's New Hampshire.
Okay, well, now how long have you been a Mel Tillis fan? All right. Well, listen, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Was it worth a flight?
Oh, sure.
Fly into Columbus, come up with some friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
we won't mention who, of course. Anyway, all right. Yeah, right. Right. His last. We won't mention last names. Okay. Right. And so you'll see us next in the hall.
The eye that. Zoom in on that little sign down there. Zoom in on the sign down there.
Melody time. Melody time.
Yeah.
This is the unknown video file.
Oh, well.
I need one of these.
That's called a wireless microphone. This guy doesn't want to be disturbed. That's why he hung this little sign over here. Who else haven't we gotten yet? Hey, try to find Sam. We haven't gotten Sam yet. We're going to try to find a VHS man who's learned that beta's the only way to go. See, this is what we got to do. This time the big dubbing room was hardly used at all. We might get a shot in there. It's got like 3 or 4 machines in there. Oh, very good. So it's going back in the hallway just like Three Stooges or something like that. So cut it. Okay.
All right. Well,
we've been told to wind up this massacre.
We have. Look at these guys.
Linda Lovelace.
First names only. Who are you?
First names?
Moji.
Moji. And your name?
Tim.
Tim.
He's lying. No. His name's Sam.
What do you do? What do you do, Tim?
I'm in securities.
What division?
Law enforcement.
What division of law enforcement?
Police officer.
What did your sign say earlier?
Well, that's my off-duty work. I'm with the FBI, really. I'm an undercover agent. I'm gonna bust all these guys.
Undercover.
Hey, everybody, take all your tapes, put them in my truck outside.
And here is a special message for the West Coast, right here.
Mr. Fred Gay, eat your heart from Art and I. We miss you. You better be out here in September. Bring your good stuff, because we got some stuff to send you.
Yeah, because we of course, you'll be seeing this. I'll be bringing this to Freddie next month. I'll be out in the scenic state of Washington.
He can't play X1. You can't bring this tape
Huh?
to him.
He can play X1. He sure can.
Sorry about that.
Already.
I'd like to say a few words to Harry. Harry, I'm sorry you couldn't make it, but we had a good time. The food was great this year. The guys were less than what we anticipated. The movies were just fantastic, and there's nothing else I could say. It was just great. We missed you.
A couple really quick special hellos as always. To Scott down in St. Louis, or in Missouri, we missed you this time. To Gene out there in Arkansas, right?
Arkansas.
Like to see you down here all in the fall. And to Robbie, the other Robbie, way up there in Toronto.
Yes.
Hey, gotta have you in the fall.
Jerry Goochner. Jerry who?
From Dayton?
Goochnour? Yeah, is that the guy's name?
Scott's friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave.
Jerry, you gotta be here next time. And our friend Howard.
Oh yes, and Howard in St. Louis.
You gotta do
Be
it.
here next time because
Does he really exist?
he really exists.
Yes, he really does.
He's gonna see a
Howard
couple of
exists.
tape, and he's gonna come up here. The Mud will be here too.
Yeah, and Walt and all the rest of the guys that just didn't make it this time.
Weren't able to be here this time because
That's right.
it was really. And we had strange weather. It snowed the other day. One day we're out in our shirt sleeves. The next day it's
That's
snowing.
right. Well, if you don't like the weather in Ohio, wait a minute.
Well, no, that's our
Right.
line in Michigan, and I'm sure many other states claim the same.
How's
so.
Michigan go like this?
Hey, that's always
Wrong
the palm
hand.
of your hand.
I got one special message. I've only got one chance, sweetheart. If I blow it, that's it.
Guess whose birthday it is?
I'm getting to that.
Oh.
Watashi wa anata wo takusan koishi. Did I get it right? Happy birthday, sweetheart. Thanks. Don't plan it on my sweetheart's birthday next year, will you?
I won't.
Shoot
I'm
ya.
sorry.
I know.
But listen, luckily he's getting married not on CES Day. They've moved the Consumer
forgot
Electronics
about that.
Show to the
That's
middle
right.
of June, so
That's
everybody
right.
can be at your wedding.
And the main, go ahead.
Which
Go
will be
ahead.
in the beginning of June. Was it June 2nd?
June 2nd, I am getting married. Believe it or not, it's going to happen.
So the next
For
time-
those of you who can't make it in person, you can get a dub of the tape.
Right.
But try to be there in person. Invitations are going out to everybody I know, just about.
And so the next time we get together, he can flash his band of gold through the paint.
And the one through the nose as well. Oh,
Right.
God.
We'll see you all next time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care.
Don't forget to go to Carlo's Pizza. Bring your recorders to the wedding.
Fade to black. You from somewhere in northwestern Ohio on September 27th, 1980. We are at our fall 1980 northwestern Ohio video convention. And one of the highlights this time is, zoom in on that little white dish. This is called an Earth Station, or receiving station or a satellite dish, whatever you want to call it. This is what brings in 150 plus channels off the ComSat satellites way up in the sky. And one of the guys who's running the convention this time is experimenting with one of these, hopes to buy one in the near future. And this is what it looks like. Okay, walking up toward the old camera, on your right is Fred McGee from Seattle, Washington. To your left is a real disc jockey, not an imitator like myself, Don Riley from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Say a few words to the mic.
Shit, hell, and damn.
Just like last year.
You got it.
Right, Freddie? It's your second con. What do you think of it?
Oh, I'm so...
Thank you very much. It's really something, isn't it?
What?
What we're doing this weekend. We're all going crazy, getting no sleep, blowing a lot of money, right?
Yes.
Yes, you're a man of many words, I see, Fred.
Well, I'm the one that's got to look in the fucking sun here.
Isn't that nice? That's the way Art planned it.
No
Art's going to get hit by a budget Reddit truck if he doesn't move. And very cool for late September here in Ohio, I must admit.
The people in this state call it Ohio.
Ohio. Only in Columbus, Ohio. Zoom in on U of W. University of Wisconsin, right?
No, this is the team that smashed the Michigan Wolverines 2 years ago.
The what Wolverine? Uh-oh, here we go.
Michigan Wolverine.
That's a hot shirt, folks. That's a hot shirt. Let's walk up to the lobby I'm staying at, and we will pile in the car, and we will go eat. Ohio. I mean Memphis, Tennessee. This is a longtime friend and comrade of mine, Randy from Memphis, right?
Yes.
And this is his companion who helped him make this 13-hour drive up to here from Memphis. This is Rod.
Hello.
How you doing, guys? What do you think after you've been here about 2 hours and see all the goings on here?
I haven't done my first movie yet.
That's typical.
It's been nice. Meeting everybody I've been talking to for 3 years and now finally getting to meet them. That's fantastic.
That's one of the highlights of coming to these things.
Yeah.
And what do you think?
Oh, I'm having a great time.
It's just beginning too, bear in mind. We're going to get a few more guys on tape right now. And here we are outside once again with Sam, the VHS/Betaman, with a demonstration of an imitation of Bruce Lee. Hit it, Sam. Hit it. Woo! See that dish? Right in the center. Get it.
He's high.
We're not going to see Sam pull his little blue truck out from under the dish and this other truck. Come on.
Taping, man?
He's rolling.
Give me this mic. Get out of here. Come here, dummy. Come here. Folks, we're in Fremont, Ohio. I don't know why. Polo, you're walking good. Take a picture of my tuchus. Okay, come here. See this here? I don't talk too good on these things. Come here, Ray. I got a king-size schmaltz herring that's going to talk into the mic.
Look, you see this stomach? You can fit that inside that dish, this stomach.
McDonald's.
Sam, the mic hasn't been on the whole time, you know. I know.
He wants some color in this.
You got some color? All right. How about blue? Well, we got brown. Come on in. This is our 3/4 inch man walking in the picture right now, Chris from Cleveland. And here we are once again at our twice-a-year video convention with about, what, 30, 35 guys again, Art? What do you think? Give or take. Mostly take, right. With a lot of good stuff. We got a J7 here. We got an Earth satellite station here. We have a Sony special effects generator here. And we're having a good time. We're not going to go eat. We'll see you inside Wendy's. Not getting the jogging. He comes to this part of Ohio with all these machines and people to jog. What's the matter with you?
I just want to see how my feet stand out on the Ohio roads.
Okay. Why is Art turning around? Okay. This is Robbie. Anyway, this is Robbie from Toronto, Canada, right?
Right.
Having a good time?
Absolutely the best.
Great.
Is the mic on?
Little dish back there. We're having dinner served on that dish tonight.
On that dish.
Right.
Can I say
HBO,
thank you
Showtime,
to
everything.
both Ray and Art. I want to thank you guys very much.
pleasure.
It's my pleasure being friends with the two of you guys, and it's
likewise,
great being to these things. Maybe next year I'll come twice.
It'd be nice.
I would like to. I would like to.
For the whole year?
For the whole year?
You said you're going to come twice for the whole year?
I hope I can.
Think about it.
That. I certainly do.
We'll see you next time around.
Here we are at the VideoCon in Fremont, Ohio. And we don't look in the camera. We don't look in the camera.
Where are we sitting?
We're sitting in the back Is this a Bronco we've got here? We're in the back of this Bronco driving around Highway 89 in Fremont, Ohio. And speed limit is 55, and we're doing a mere 63. The tires should fall out the back here fairly soon. But we're on our way to Wendy's. We will get some light refreshment and then head back to our magnificent dubbing session, as there are about 46 of us here now, and 87 machines.
Are we taping? You want a shot of the back of my head? There. Does that red light mean that we're on? We're on our way to the most exclusive, high-priced, classiest restaurant in this entire area. They sell 59-cent hamburgers. Are they still 59 cents? 79 cents. $1.19. $1.59.
Fuck you.
Shut up! It's called Wendy's. This is. I got the mics live. Oh, are we on? We're on. We are now here at the most swank restaurant in this part of northwestern Ohio. Can you recognize what this might be just by the outer decor? Can you get the sign up there? This is Art Volo's favorite place, known as Wendy's. We'll see you inside. Here we go. Inside, a bunch of crazy video files. We have thousands of bucks worth of equipment, ordering 25-cent hamburgers, right?
Put that thing away.
Okay, here we are. This is rush hour. What are you getting a zoom close up my nose for? Here's, wait a minute. That doesn't come on. Okay. Okay, walk toward me. Decor, isn't that nice?
See the decor?
Everyone has the exact same decor. 25,000 Wendy's are all the same, right? Let's see what Jeff is going to order up there. This is the guy in the striped white shirt. Let's see what he's going to do.
Get a shot, get a shot. They don't have Whoppers, they don't have Big Mac. We'll have a double. They have a double. You use your mic, use mine. Really?
Nice echo in here.
What do you got to drink? I'll have a Pepsi. You have Pepsi or Coke? I'll have a Coke. How large? Yeah. That's all. You can.
Why don't you do it as soon as you get home? As soon as you get started, order it. Yeah, but you can get it.
That's our first big order of the day. Now we're going to hear a real. Fred's at the hotel. What's his name? Are we in Wendy's? I would like a single lettuce tomato. What? Coffee with cream.
The crackers with chili? Do I want? The crackers?
Boy, these things are quick, aren't they? $2.24 of your money. Stand by. Okay. Will you please order? What? Order.
You have double cheese. An order of fries.
What else would you like on your double cheese?
Everything.
Double cheese, everything, right?
And drinks the a Coke.
Yeah, Pepsi.
Large.
Large Coke? Anything else?
Really?
This is the woman behind the hamburgers, giving us a little demonstration of how Wendy's cooks.
Here's the way it really looks.
Dave, I'm trying to eat.
You look like Elton John with a beard. You know that, hippie?
Don't forget to buy something correct.
No, he's got it elsewhere.
We didn't do it,
Okay, I get to run up. I think it's working all the way fast. Is he still filming?
Pull that tire, okay?
Always wanted to do that.
Yeah, you're the one. got the perfect copy of Empire.
You're high.
I want a copy of it. Right now, I'll call the FBI on you right now.
Kiss my ass, boy.
Here. He's checking me out on the old camera there.
Are you recording?
There you go, Raymond.
Are you making a tape?
Oh, look, and here comes Volo and everybody.
Are you making a tape? Oh my God! But are you recording?
Yes, I am.
Hi. On this, good.
Huh?
We are coming in.
Is the mic on?
I watched.
Is the mic on?
Yeah, sure is. Let's see what we're
Tape. 2, 3.
Surprise!
Yo.
Mr. Kerry Decker in Orlando, Florida. Here we are, Ray Glasser and Randy Watkins together.
I made it. I made it.
You made it. Memphis.
Memphis. Toothpicks are in my but
This is our fall 1980 VideoCon in a usual place and everything else. It's September 27th, 1980, and Randy made it after a 13-hour drive here in Fremont, Ohio. 13 hours. I stayed up all night expecting him at 6 o'clock in the morning. He got here 11:30, just before noon in the afternoon. So I'm going on about 1 hour sleep right now. And how many movies have you gotten on tape so far since you've been here?
2.
You better get going, man.
I'm short of machines.
Get a close-up of Randy. Tell Kerry what you think of your first video convention. Don't be camera shy. Say something. You're in video, man.
The guys up here are really nice. They really are.
Now, be honest. Be honest.
Well, I lied. They're not. They're really crummy. They got a lot of nice stuff up here, and
what do you think of all the crazy nuts that you've met in the last 12 hours or so?
Memphis.
All right, Gary.
Quite a few. Kerry, you missed a lot. You missed a lot.
You know, I've been trying to talk Kerry into coming to this video concert for about 2 years, and WKKD, you're going to be here one of these days. We only have it in March and September right now, every year. It looks like it's going to be a yearly thing, an ongoing thing. So bear this in mind. I can give you the dates a half a year in advance when it's going to be, and you know you can make it here. I mean, if Randy can make it from Tennessee, you're only a couple states down south of there, right? So fly up. What the hell?
25 hours on the road is nothing.
That's right.
Non-stop. You'll make it in no time.
I'm coming.
We're on camera.
This is the guy that, come on in the camera, come on in the picture. This is the guy that suffered the ride with Randy up here from Memphis. Give us your name.
My name is Rod Morrow.
I screwed him over. I got him up here.
He got him
under false pretense.
He lied to me.
We're going to have
I told him we'd have a perfect copy of it.
And we didn't have one. So anyway.
And he was pissed.
But are you having a good time, Ron?
Better be pissed off than pissed
Tell me
off.
about that $20 meal, Ron. Tell me about that $20 meal.
Look at that $20 meal.
Yeah, that was good, Ron.
What?
Peas and carrots
Come on, Sam.
$20. I mean,
Wait a minute.
just the peas and
It was
carrots
good,
were
right?
worth 20.
Hey, that's right.
The
Oh,
rest
here he
was
is.
free.
Here they
Sam, you
are.
don't send the
Here they are. Larry, Curly,
and Schmo.
and Schmo.
All right, you show us the guts, Sam. Come on. These chicken. That's it, Art. Follow.
What the fuck are you doing?
That's the gut.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
But anyway, yeah, we got you Sam this time. In the meantime, while I'm up here in Fremont, Gary is down there with you. And I hope that you guys are having an enjoyable time down there in the waning heat of the summer in Orlando, Florida. And I'm sorry Gary couldn't be here because he missed a lot of good stuff that came in from the far west coast, done by a certain animated studio in Hollywood that he likes to collect good copies of. But beyond that, there's been about maybe 10 or 15 decent movies here this time, as well as some old stuff. And it's been a really enjoyable and fruitful convention. A lot of guys that only come once a year have made it to the fall video convention.
This was originally supposed to be a 2-minute version of Ray Glasser talking. Obviously, it's always a 1-hour version, the son of a bitch.
But how did you know it was waning in Orlando?
It wasn't waning in Orlando.
Bruce Lee, Kerry.
Oh, here he is. Look out, here he is. All right. We're getting the old wrap-up sign, and I can't see from the 650-watt light bulb. We'll see you the rest of this tape. Bye.
Honey,
I don't want you to
just a minute, honey. Honey, 1 minute.
Come on, schmuck. What are you doing to me, Sam?
Hello, honey.
Let me zoom in a little on the style.
I don't want you to think I forgot you. I'm looking into the sun here.
Fuck you.
Robbie is here. He says hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Mickey.
Mickey. Michi, right?
Michiko.
Well, that was close.
Right.
Hello,
Tarimasu.
come on in there.
Tarimasu.
Oh, there I am.
Tarimasu. Hi.
Hi. Okay. Hello, Michi.
Michiko.
Michiko.
Or Mickey. Call it like
Is
Mickey
it
Mouse.
Not
Abbott and Costello.
Michiko.
Michiko, right.
Michiko.
Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, I'm not in.
You're in.
There I am.
He doesn't
All
use the
right.
camera.
I took care of him. I took care of him. I want you to know that. He missed you about 100 times a minute. That's all. Not too bad. Would you like to come in?
Pardon me,
Excuse us, Michi.
He is the other roommate here now.
Oh, right.
He's
Right.
a real disc jockey from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Okay, it's the Boss Sounds dog. Okay.
It is Shlomo the Homo.
You guys are out of your skull. Oh, brother. Anyway, honey, I want you to know I miss you. I love you. I'm thinking about you. We're having a good time. I slept 1 hour Friday night. I'll probably sleep nothing tonight. So when you see us tomorrow, Sunday night after you get home from work, I'll probably be dead, crashed out on the couch with a bed or somewhere. I want you to know I'm falling apart. Next time you gotta come and nurse me so I won't fall apart. From what I heard, Tim's wife is very, very bored, and she probably won't ever come back to one of these things. Maybe you were right in staying home working. Anyway, mwah, love you. See you tomorrow night.
A lot colder. Keep it wide though. Don't come close on me at all here. We're too tight here. You're bouncing all over the place because Jeff is yelling at me because we're up ahead. We're trying to find Chuck's house, and when Chuck sees us in a second, he'll say, "Couldn't you find my house?" But anyway, we're March 1981, and this is Jeff over here, and Jeff's getting upset because we can't figure out where we're going. But we'll see more in just a second. Well, as you can see, we're trying to find his place right now. This is the road here that leads. If you can see, do you have a shot here? And this is where Chuck lives, right here on the corner. You see this house right here? And we're going to go to Chuck's right now. All right. Bus there with Jeff Dorn trying to figure out where the heck Chuck lives because Chuck took off before us. Who's this?
Hey, how you doing there? Who else?
What does it say?
Zoom in on that.
I'm so happy I could just eat it too. Anyway,
Never stops.
Right behind us here. Get back far enough here. Let me set this on the ground here, and get back far enough so that we get a nice shot here. This is what we call a dish. I have a knife and a fork and a spoon and all that kind of stuff. Are you close? Is that what you're trying to do there? Well, why don't you back off here? I didn't shave that well this morning. Anyway, and this is picking up signals from all over the place, and I'm dying here because who's burning a fire? Your neighbors are burning leaves here on this nice March afternoon. In 1981, it is, as we said, the 28th day of this month, and it's VideoCon 1981. This is our spring VideoCon, and we're here with Ray and Chuck and all the guys somewhere in area code 419, and we'll take a closer look in just seconds.
I don't know how I got stuck doing this, but Art insisted on doing his camera work, so here we are. You all know where we are and when, and if we can con him, we're going to interview the man that owns the satellite dish, who's making big news in Springfield, Ohio this weekend. You all recognize this gentleman to my right. This is the man who owns that big swimming pool over there. This is Chuck. Why don't you give us a couple facts about your little toy, Chuck?
Well, first of all, it's not a toy.
It's a very expensive toy, actually.
It's not
right?
a toy.
Okay.
And not to be confused as a toy, it is a very expensive Earth Terminal TVRO system. What do you want to know about it?
How many channels can you get? How do they come in? What do one of these things cost? What entails putting the thing in?
All right.
Well, about a half an hour tape.
Generally, you can get 2, sometimes 3 channels, depending upon how good the reception is. I've had as many as 4.
That's on a good night, right?
That's on a good night, yeah. Well, I guess you could say there are probably, on the particular satellite that it's aimed at now, there are upwards of 24 transponders, maybe 20 that are working.
Per satellite.
On that particular satellite, there are 24, but they're not all working transponders at this point. There were initially 24.
Mm-hmm.
Not all satellites have 24. Some only have 12. There are probably actively in the air today maybe 12 or 14 satellites that I can get here, and probably something in the vicinity of 50 to 75 transponders that broadcast video. Not all at the same time, not all around the clock, and not all programming. A lot of it are things like network feeds, news feeds, and commercials, and special interest programming that's sent across the air.
Yeah. Now, I know that you have trouble on, I don't know if it's some certain satellites or certain transponders where you can get video but no audio. And what causes that?
I do? Did I tell you that?
Yeah. You get no sound on a couple of them.
Yeah, that's true, because there are different subcarriers on different satellites. And the particular system that I put in handles a 6.8 subcarrier, which is what the major satellite programming has. There are other satellites put up by Western Union called Westar that use, in addition to 6.8, they also use 6.2 audio subcarriers. And at this particular time, I have not got my system set up to receive that, so it'll be a while before I have that organized.
One last thing, Chuck. What do you think the people who want to get one of these little dishes can expect to spend for a decent dish, maybe like what you have, maybe a little bit less expensive?
Well, actually, it all depends. This is a pretty sophisticated system for a home terminal receiver, and you're going to spend anywhere from $8,000 to maybe $12,000 when you get into a system like this. You could obviously put a system in for less money, but you would not have the quality. Yeah, that's what you're up against, especially where we live in northern Ohio, because you're very low to the rise in industrial area. But if you lived in the southern or central part of the United States, you might be able to get by with a 10-foot antenna, a lot less sophisticated system, and a lot less money.
And this is what, 14 feet?
This is 13.8. First thing we have to do is teach you. All right, let's.
Explanation forthwith.
Okay. This on the end is a rotor that turns this, which is called a low noise amplifier, LNA.
LNA.
That's correct. I mentioned before there are some satellites that have 24 transponders and some that have 12. Right. Those that have 24 have what's called a vertical feed and a horizontal feed. It's presently on horizontal. When the rotor turns it, it goes to vertical, and that's how it gets another 12 channels.
I see.
Those satellites that only have 12 channels, like Westar, and the Canadian satellites only have a horizontal feed. And that's why it's there.
Okay.
But that's what it is. That's the most expensive part of the dish.
And that costs roughly how much?
Well, it depends upon the size. You're going to spend somewhere between $800 and $1,400-$1,500
for that one
piece of equipment. Sure.
Bushy. Kerry, cut this out. Art wanted me to talk to you.
About what?
I don't know. Ask him.
This is a 2-bit dish. It's probably worth about $250 on the black market.
It can also be made into a swimming pool, by the way.
Well, yeah, I use it for goldfish at home.
It's an awfully big goldfish.
This particular piece of crap is. I wonder if the guy's paying the copyright. You know, we in the industry don't like these robbers of.
I've heard about that nonsense.
And I think this.
They're not robbing anything. No one's selling anything off of it. Come on.
Oh yeah,
it's free airwaves.
He's not paying the copyright. And
so he's not making any money off it either.
He's not tying into the cable system that doesn't go by here. And,
he's a smart one. He's not paying anything. He's a one-time fee of however many grand it costs, and that's it.
That's right. Now, if he
it's
was
free
smart,
airwaves up there, baby.
I own a cable system. If he was smart, he would pay me about $250 a month.
For what?
For the signal that he's stealing from the system that I don't own.
Free airwaves, baby.
Oh, okay. Well.
Free air, you know.
Yeah. Well,
it's public airwaves.
I got something else that's free too. So.
Cut.
I think this new feed horn that's come out with.
It's not new.
Or whatever, whatever it is. They say it's got a
It's
game.
spherical.
Yeah.
It's a flat dish that you put
cylindrical
several
circles.
cones in front of it and bounce them off, and you can receive.
No, I think you mean feed horn. You don't mean spherical antenna.
I'm talking about
the
feed
horn
horn.
itself.
Right.
Like a newsman from Channel 8.
There's a new system out that has a round instead of
You're
being
funny, your
like
last
feed
year.
horn on that one.
That was hilarious.
It's rectangular on the end. There's a new one out that's round that works on certain focal point antennas. It actually will increase your dB gain by as many as 1.5 or 2 degrees, which is a substantial amount when you're talking about a home system.
This has what, 0 dB gain?
No, to have network quality, you've got to have about 50 dB.
I'm talking about just the horn itself. Does it have a loss or 0 dB?
Well, no. Your feed horn ties into your LNA. What you're doing is improving the performance of your LNA. It'd be impossible to take the feed horn off and tell you that this is giving you X number of dBs. It's part of the system. That's the system is what's supplying the dB. But the Chaparral, and there are several other companies that make them now, are very they're very good, but they only work on certain antennas. It has to have the right focal point. It has to be between 3.2 and 4. If you get above or below that, it's not really effective. Okay, the back of this system is very simple. There are 2 cranks. There's one crank for your elevation, and there's one crank to go across your horizon. Now this particular mount is called a polar mount, which is different than an as-L. With an as-L mount, in order to go from satellite to satellite, you have to crank your upper crank to go across the horizon. You have to crank your lower crank to get your elevation. With a polar mount, you only have to crank one thing, which in this case is your upper crank. And the antenna automatically raises as it's going across the horizon. I'll give you an idea of what we're talking about here. If you look at the bottom of the antenna close to the ground, you'll see it rising off the ground as it's being cranked. Okay, this is really easy. Now, for example, right now I've gone from Satcom F1 to Westar 2, and it has automatically risen across the horizon. Now, ideally, the reason for the polar mount is that you want to put an automatic crank on the end of it, so you can sit in the house and just turn a normal antenna rotor and go from bird to bird. But at the present time, I don't have one installed, although one is on order.
You have that notch?
Yeah, I just have it marked on the back here. Now we're on Satcom F2. After that we go through the Canadian satellites, then we go to Westar 2, then we go to Comstar D2, and then we go to Westar 3, and then we go to Comstar, the final Comstar one, which is very near the house at that point. But it's very easy to do. All right, what we have here is a giant mole hole that went through my yard, and I decided to drop the antenna wire in it. If you look on the back of the antenna, I don't know how clearly you can see it, but I'll run my hand down it. There's a wire that goes down the back, it goes across the base, and it goes into this trench, and then it goes about 20 foot across the yard and into the back of the house. And the reason the hole is still open, this is a buried cable, but the reason the hole is still open is because, as I mentioned a moment ago, the polar mount the automatic crank has not arrived yet, and when it arrives, we don't know at this point how many wires will go from that to the house, so we had to leave the hole open until we installed it and put the wires in the ground, then we'll cover it back up. The ideal thing is to not have more than 25 foot between the antenna and your receiver in the house. When you get beyond that, your loss starts to magnify itself and you lose a lot of what you've gained. Inside, and to show you the bottom end of the satellite receiver, this is the microdyne receiver that is attached to the satellite, and this is what processes the signal as it comes in and makes it possible to watch on normal television. If you look at this system, what we have here is a 24-channel agile receiver. On this side we have a meter that we can tune in the stations with. The audio signal goes from here down into a Pioneer receiver. It goes from there into the audio speakers in the basement, and it goes out and back into the SL Sony 5800 machine. The video signal goes directly into the Sony SL 5800, which is monitored by the little 3.5-inch Sony Color TV on the side. And then from here, the signal is distributed throughout the house.
All right, well, that was the whole bit there. Thank you very much, Chuck Mosier, for showing us that. It's the 28th, as we said before, of March. Now, VideoCon, spring version, 1981 here in someplace in northwestern Ohio. And Ray Glasser is on camera, and he's getting better, as you can see, holding the camera steadier and the whole stick. But we got to go because we got to get back. It's 5 o'clock now, and we got to change some tape. So we'll see you in the next part of VideoCon 1980. Get over here. You stop it. He did that again in Hollywood, and we're going to see you later. Goodbye.